getting ready here. So you guys are going to see the before show to the, we got 1 minute to go here. So basically they've set it up for me. So I guess it'll just start when this thing hits 1 minute here. And yeah, pretty exciting, guys. This thing here is pretty neat. So I don't know how many people are going to show up. There's 24,500 people in the group there, but once again, it's just for the English members. So I'm not expecting too many people to show up. But yeah, if we could get like 50 to 100 people, guys, that'd be amazing to do that. I've went ahead. I've made a presentation here to go over. So I'm going to be blowing that up on my screen. You guys will see that there pretty shortly. 27 seconds to go. Maybe I'll make this a little smaller down there, and yeah, and then I'll upload this to YouTube so I have my own recording of it as well. I wonder what happens when it just goes. We got 13 seconds left here. It's like a New Year's countdown. So we'll see what happens, because I've never done this before, guys, through Telegram. There. All right, I guess it's live now. Let's see here. So I'm going to go and try and share my screen. Settings. Connected. Yep. Oh, I see a bunch of people on there. Muted by admin. What does that mean? Does it mean I'm muted? Can you guys hear me? Maybe leave a comment in the chat group there if you can hear me. Because I've never used Telegram before to do this kind of stuff. Oh, wait. Does that mean I'm on the video? No, wait a minute here. Oh, there. Now I'm live. Took me a while to figure that one out. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so it says listening. I'm the one speaking. Okay, so that's good. Maybe, is there a chat box somewhere here where you guys can tell me that you can hear me? So we know. And I think you guys can see me, right? Maybe if you can tell me if you can see me and hear me, that'd be great, because I don't want to just start things without knowing if people can hear and see me. Or if someone that knows me can message me, that'd be awesome, because I don't see... I
don't can see.
You can hear me, but you can't see me. Is that... Okay, so I think you can hear me, right?
Yeah, here, yeah.
Okay, you can hear me. So, yeah, if you can't see me, I made a whole presentation here. So we'll see. Okay, that's video on and off. Maybe up here. Oh, share screen. Boom, there we go. I got it. I got it under control here, guys. So share screen. That's good. Can you see my screen? Yes, you can. Nice. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to put this down here. Be patient with me, guys. This is my first time doing this inside Telegram. So it's a learning experience for me as well here, right? Okay. So can you see my screen now? I've got like a image on there. Yes? Okay, perfect. Okay, so what I'm basically going to do here, guys, is I'm going to go over, first off, because this is through the investors, the public group for the investors chat there. And a lot of people watching this, they might not know who I am. So I'm going to go over like who am I, who's Andrew Burton, and then we're going to get into, I've got some screenshots here of the top questions that's been asked from my team. So we're going to go over those questions there, because that'll probably answer most of the questions. And then we're going to open it up for a live questions and answers here, okay? So be patient with me, and we'll get through this, and we'll just start reading this. So my name's Andrew, guys, and I'm from Canada, beautiful, beautiful Canada. And this is actually a screenshot here of us at a soccer game. So soccer is my son's favorite sport. So normally almost every other weekend we go to Toronto. That's the closest big town to me. And we watch a soccer game, though. So lots of fun there. This is me, my wife, Doris. She's from Vietnam, and she came to Canada when she was about 5 or 4 years old. And there's my son there, Hayden, and he's 8. This is me at my birthday dinner, guys. So I turned 44 2 days ago. So 2 days ago I turned 44, and that's just us out there eating at the Keg, which is a nice restaurant near us. There's my 2 dogs. So this is Lulu and Sam, and they're both pit bulls. So they're American Staffies there, and they're pretty cute. So Lulu's a little puppy, and Sam's actually a mature dog. So this is the getting to know me part here. So this here, guys, this is my hobbies. So I like to do renovations, and I actually renovated the entire inside of my house here. So you can see I did the floors, I did the walls, I did the doors, everything. So that's kind of my hobby is I like to do renovations there. So I thought I'd share that with you guys because I always find that interesting. Like, what are these make money online guys? What are their hobbies? What do they like to do, right? So my other hobby there is, of course, I like to try and stay active. So I ride downhill biking in the summer there. So we live in actually a ski resort area. So in the summer we can do downhill biking up here in Canada. And then, of course, outdoor stuff, guys. So UTVing, ATVing, dirt biking. So that's just me and my wife there going out with the dog. And we're almost at the end. So what do I do in the winter, guys? I ski. So Canadians, normally we either ski or we play hockey. So I ski, and I ski almost every single day in the winter. So I'm big into skiing, and that's basically my wife, my son, and me. And then these are my cousins and aunts and uncles and all that kind of stuff there. So another thing I love, guys, is I love cars. So I always have a nice car, and actually S Group actually bought me this car because I used my earnings. I made a investment through S Group, and I used my earnings to actually go out and purchase that car. So that's a 2020 Corvette C8, so the new model Corvette there. So I bought that. So thanks to S Group, got that for me. That's pretty awesome. And then, of course, I'm a guy, I love pizza and beer. So there you go, pizza and beer. That's one of my favorite things there to eat. And beer, of course, we all love beer, right? All guys love beer. And that's basically it, guys. So I want to get into now, what did I do before I started, this online marketing stuff? And I actually want to tell you guys a story of how I got into it, okay? So I first got into affiliate marketing, which is selling other people's products. Okay, and this was way back, probably 14, 15 years ago. I got into that, and I used to be a DJ. So I used to be a wedding DJ, and then of course you can see there, that's me. That's, a younger version of me, I'll say. And then this here is my wife, and that's actually how I met her, was she was a DJ as well, and that's how we met. But I remember one day I was DJing, and I was doing a wedding, and when you do a wedding, you work probably 14 to 15 hours. It takes you, to drive there. You got to set up everything. You got to do the ceremony. Then you got to do the, dinner music. And then you do the reception. And, normally it goes on till 2, 3 in the morning. And then you pack up and then you drive home. So you're, 14, 15 hour work day there. And I remember this. I remember about 13, 14, 15 years ago. I forget exactly when it was, but it was a while ago. I was DJing, I was doing my work, and I had my phone beside me on my table. And of course, I didn't have a case or anything on it, so it was just sitting there on the table. And I could see the notifications coming through, like, you just made an affiliate sale, you just made an affiliate sale, you just made an affiliate sale. And then at the end of the night, I looked at my phone, guys, and I'd actually made more money through my affiliate sales than I did DJing that wedding, which was crazy. So yeah, that was the last wedding that I did, and it's been a journey ever since then. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's easy, and sometimes it's really easy. So it's a fun experience, having this online lifestyle and kind of, creating financial freedom, guys, through online is it's an amazing feeling. And I truly believe that anyone can do it. But anyways, this is not really what this is about, guys. It's not about how to market or, let's achieve the next level type thing like that. We all know, that's how you get ahead in S Group, is to achieve the next level, either in your investing or either in your marketing and your careers plan, right? So I want to go more into, talking about what I'm seeing at the start of the audit. My team was talking about, things like this. So that's my S Group account there. So that's kind of the stuff we're going to get into here. But, just what people are talking about, the audit, answering some questions and answers, that type of thing. But I want to answer questions that people had at the start that I saw over and over and over again. So that, when we do open this up for questions and answers, guys, you're not sitting there asking the same question over and over again, okay? So I just want to show you guys this just so you could see, maybe I know something or whatever, and you feel comfortable asking me questions. I am a level 15 in the system, And you can see my team's pretty big size. We're almost at 2,000 people there, and almost 600 people are active. I'm not at the top of the system, but I believe I'm somewhere where I can, offer my assistance to the general public here, okay? So, yeah, can you guys still hear me good? Everything's fine? Someone can say yeah? Hopefully. Just someone turn on their mic and say, yeah, we can hear you. Yes. Okay, good. Thank you. I just had to check there for a bit. So, yeah, we're going to go over basically the, extremely kind of common questions that we see over and over again inside, the company's chat group there. The questions that we hear from, if you're a sponsor and you hear these type of questions from your downline, that type of thing. And yeah, so I hope that, guys, I really hope that by the end of this, we're kind of all on the same page here, where there's maybe, you lose your stress about the audit situation and that type of thing, because it's, it's kind of weird when you think about it, is that I didn't go to the Dubai meeting, right? The 14% plus Dubai meeting. When they first announced the audit, guys, in all honesty, my income went to zero, right? When they announced, I realized, wow, okay, it's zero now. Okay. For the first maybe week or two, I had all those thoughts probably which you had in your mind, like what's going to happen, especially if your income was through 100% through S Group, is your main source of income, right? Like personally myself, I have a trading background, I have a marketing background. I can go out there and figure ways to make money. Like for instance, in your case, you probably have a 9-to-5 day job, and you can go out there and work extra hours or something like that if you were dependent on your S Group earnings. So you guys, I just wanted to say that just so that I could put myself in a situation where you could really understand where I was coming from as well. Like maybe even we were in the same situation, as in boom, all of a sudden our income, we realized okay, it's going to be a while here before, this audit's done and liquidity is going to be provided and all that kind of thing. So these are kind of the questions that, even personally myself, guys, I had to get over, I had to understand, I had to realize, and some of them, it took me a while to, understand what's going on as well. But now I have a totally different mindset, a totally different thought about this audit, and I actually see it as a positive thing. I see it as before, when I was promoting S Group, guys, I'd always say things like S Group is part of my retirement plan, right? Like it's I want to pay my mortgage off with it. I want to, pay my car payments off with it. Those type of things, right? Sort of in the way of a retirement plan there. So I was saying that, and then the audit hit, and it became a true reality to me, meaning that the company was now going to prove to us by doing this audit that everything that we have here is real, right? There's no way of faking this. Okay? So that's really what I want to do here today, guys, is prove to you hey, I didn't go to that Dubai meeting. I didn't see anything about the audit. Right? Everything that I know about the audit is what I've heard. Okay, but why am I sitting here and I'm confident that this is my retirement plan? This is part of it, and this is a big part of it. How I'm going to pay my mortgage off, all that, right? Okay, so we're going to shoot through here, and it's probably going to take me a good 20 minutes to get through these most commonly asked questions there, and hopefully that, I haven't lost you guys yet. And then we're going to open up for a live questions and answers. And I'd really like to see your guys' faces. I don't know if that's possible when when we do the questions and answers, because I like that. I like to see the people that I'm talking to. So if that's possible, that'd be great. But we'll get into this here, okay? So a week before the broker releases liquidity to S Wallet for SWCT here, okay? So what does that mean is that a week before the broker releases liquidity, guys, what they're actually going to do here is they're going to go and they're actually going to turn off the P2P inside S-Trade. Okay, so right now, me and my team, and you'll see this a little later on in this video, we're out there, we're buying SWCT like crazy. We're really taking advantage of the 20% to fund into Prime, right? We see that is if you're buying SWCT right now, you go to the P2P, you're basically getting an 89% discount most times when you buy, because you're buying at 0.12, 0.15 kind of thing, right? if you're doing that and then you're investing in Prime, or you're either just, holding your SWCTs and taking that on as an investment, basically you've bought them for 89% discount kind of thing, or you're going and you're taking them and you're investing in Prime, guys, then it's like you're getting a 20% discount in Prime if you want to think about it that way, right? Okay, so yeah, that's something the company has done for us, guys, is they've given us the availability to use SWCT in Prime. So I'm not going to talk too much about that because I think we already know and understand that is that they made a deal with the broker, and that's where that 20% is. It's on hold in the broker there. So I'm not going to talk too much about that because that news has been around a lot. So we'll go to the next slide here. And then this is an important one. What's always the question that most teammates have is, when's the next webinar? Can we get an update on the next webinar here? When's it coming? So this is what I know as of right now, guys. And I think every top leader's on the same page. This is exactly what they know. Okay. So at the last webinar that Vadim did, he said, that the next webinar will be the end of March or going into the beginning of the next month, which would be, the month after March there is April. Okay. So this is the answer to that question, because I know someone's going to ask that question. When's the next webinar? So the answer to that, guys, is there's no date set yet. Okay. There's no date just yet for it, but Vadim has said, going into next month kind of thing, or the end of this month is when we'll get that next webinar. And personally myself, guys, I always like to hear what he says at those webinars, and I need to get into this a little later here about steps moving forward and stuff like that. Okay. So latest news. This is another question. What's the latest news? Drew, tell me, what's the latest news? Tell me. Okay. Which is a great question because, it means you're paying attention. You're interested in what's going on. And if you want to know the latest news, it means you're actually following the company news, and that's what you should follow. And we'll get into that a little later on here too. Okay. So latest news, guys, is that there's been no new claims made against the company. I believe in the last 3 months. I remember Sergi saying there's been no new claims against the company. I think he said that a month and a half ago. So it should be around 3 months now, guys, where there's been no new claims made against the company. So I want to talk about this a little bit here, is that why is it important that there's no new claims against the company? Okay. If you go out there and you do research, which before this audit, I didn't really know anything about audits, right? But now I know, not as much as a lawyer or anything like that deals with audits, but I feel I know a lot more than I did when I first started looking into audits here. So basically, what an audit is, guys, is claims being cleared. Okay, so if you think about it that way, is that there's been no new claims brought forward against the company to be audited, right? In the last, we'll say 3 months, because I heard that news about a month and a half ago or so. No new claims a month and a half ago for a month and a half ago. So about 3 months now. That's confusing. But yeah, guys, about 3 months, there's been no new claims against the company. Maybe someone can confirm that if they know exactly the date. That'd be awesome if it's been actually 3 months, but that's what I've heard is about 3 months. Okay. So next thing down here, guys, is the auditors have not asked for any information in roughly the past 2 months. Okay. So that's something else that I saw in, I believe it was, Sergi said that in the 10.5% group or something, is in the last 2 months there roughly. And he might've said this a month ago or something, that the auditors have not asked for any additional information from S Group's side. Okay. So that's also really, really good. And that leads to our next slide here that we'll get into there, which, is this down here. The law is on S Group's side. Okay. So this is actually something that Vadim said in one of his webinars. It was either the last one or the one he did around New Year's there, guys, was that the law is on S Group's side. So I don't know the exact wording he used, but in the translation, that's what it came out to be, was the laws on S Group's side, meaning that, when it comes to the dealings with court, okay, court's going to happen after the audit. The laws on S Group's side, guys. That's exactly what we want, okay, because we don't want butting heads in court. We don't want disputes, nothing like that. And we want, everything to be on our side, meaning that all claims are cleared and everything is on our side. Okay. So that's where things are headed right now, is that, all those claims have been cleared and the law is on our side there. Okay. For the audit and stuff. Okay. And every update we've had has been a move forward. So this is also something I feel is very, very important to talk about that I know a lot of people don't really think about, because here's the thing, guys. And you know what, guys, I don't blame anyone for being stressed out about the audit, or like, you see the odd person exploding group and then members attack them saying, well, why are you acting like that? Blah, 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 blah. It's human nature, guys, to be stressed out in a situation where, say, like you were making a bunch of money and then sending it to Test Wallet and then withdrawing it, maybe paying a car payment, a cell phone bill, extra money for groceries, that kind of thing. Like that was the case for a lot of people here before the audit. And yeah, of course, after the audit, guys, will be in the same situation again with where we were before the audit, right? When liquidity is provided. But yeah, it's human nature, guys, to look at negativity, to stress out about things, and not to think positive first. Okay, so I talk about that a lot with my team, is that the power of positivity and the power of your mind, what your mind can do for you, right? So this is something that, I'd like my main message of this video here, guys, or this live call, is to think about what the company has done for you through this audit time. Okay, they've always updated us. Even if it took, say, an extra 2 months for the next update or something, they've always updated us. And in those updates, has there ever been a step back? Like saying, this failed, this process, or these claims were not, we have to work more on these set of claims or something like that, right? Like there's never been a step back. There's always been a step forward. Every update that we've gotten from Vadim has been a step forward. Okay. So that's something to think about that will put you in a positive mindset, is that if things go bad, what happens before they go bad is things start to go backwards, right? Like you're pedaling a bike up the hill. You want to get to the top of the hill. What happens when you start to get tired? You're like, I should jump off my bike and just walk it up the hill. But if you're in a race and you're trying to get to the top of the hill, you want to continue pedaling and continue going up the hill, right? We haven't jumped off the bike. We've continued to pedal up the hill. Okay, so think of things like that, and that'll put you in a positive mindset, is that all the news is good. Okay, and that's actually something that I do say up here, is all the news is good, guys. It's the truth. All the news is good. So a positive mindset is something that's very special. It is something that can get you through life and can motivate you and do amazing things for you. Okay, so if you watch my content online, you're like, I've heard this a billion times. Like that's all I really talk about is, because that's what helped me, right? I was in a rough time before in my past there. Okay, so this outcome here, guys, okay, of finalizing everything and with the audit stuff, the outcome has led to everything being finalized now. So it's in the final stages. Okay, was what Vadim said in the last webinar. This is the English translation of what he said. But I've said it in the investors chat. I've said it in public groups and all that. And I haven't got any bad reaction back from the leaders. So, using the word finalized and it's being finalized and stuff like that is proper, guys. So it's safe to say, guys, that we're in the stage now where we're finalizing things. Okay, we're much, much, much closer to the end result of what you want, of seeing liquidity provided in S-Wallet, than we are months ago. Okay, so I hate using words like, oh, just hang in there or whatever, but honestly, what else can you say, right? You have to hang in there. Things are going to be good, guys, here pretty soon. Okay, so to the next slide here, and we've only got 2 more to go, and then we're going to open up the questions and answers there. Okay, so here's 3 points that you could take away with you today from watching this here. Okay, and it's more along the lines of, if you were on my team, this would be my advice to you, is do not sell your SWCTs. Hold them, right? Put them into Prime, that 20%. Hold them. Try not to sell them, guys, if you don't have to. Like if you're in a situation where you're in a country where you're using peso or something, in that kind of currency there, where your US dollars, the values of the US dollar to your currency is much greater, and you're totally comfortable selling your SWCTs. And, I don't want to use the wording like losing on them or anything, because I don't believe that is. Like it's all to the individual and it's to their case, right? Okay, so if you feel like selling, that's your decision. But my message to my team is look at every SWCT that you have, look at them as $1. Okay, that's $1. If I have 100,000 of them in my S wallet, I have 100,000 US. Okay, so that's what I recommend you guys do is try your best to hold your SWCTs. And of course, you know, the 20% funding into Prime is like, that's the best that you can do because they're working for you, right? Okay. And then, yeah, as it says here, guys, right? $1 when S Wallet Exchange opens up with SWCT in it, right? When SWCT is available inside S Wallet there in the exchange, you're investing at $1 or you're withdrawing at $1. And that's what you should think about. Once again, that's the positivity. That's the positive way of looking at things. Okay. So next thing here, number 2, and once again, these are just, you know, this is nothing the company has said or anything like that. This is just kind of, if you want to take away something from this, this is kind of like the word that I give to my team there, okay, is number 2 here. If you can afford to buy SWCT in the P2P for 0.12 or so, or whatever it's selling for, guys, like, as I said before, you're getting a not 98%, that's the other way around, 89% discount or 88% discount there, guys. When you buy, like, think about it. You are buying something that's worth $1 and you're buying it for 12 cents. Okay? So that's a big discount there. That's an investment opportunity for you in itself. So that's something very, very important to think about there. You know, and you could think about this both ways. Like, I know the negative side of thinking of this is, oh, people are selling for 0.12. And as I said before, there was, you don't know their situation. They could be in a situation where they're comfortable with selling for 0.12 or 0.15 or 0.20. Okay. And there's a win to this situation as well, is someone is buying for that much. Okay. So that's what I like to, you know, say to my team there is there's 2 sides to every story here. Okay. And it's not, you know, like if you go online and you look around at the dirt, you dig for the dirt out there, you'll see wording like people throwing away their SWCT or all hope is lost and all that kind of stuff. Guys, there's always 2 sides to a story. That person that's selling, right, they might need to sell because the USD value is so much in their country that them going and selling and making $1,000 USD, like, that's a lot of money if you convert that to pesos, right? Okay. So, and I don't know, you know, maybe that's the situation you're in and you're watching this video. Okay. So yeah, just wanted to say that. And then here, guys, my team has bought over 1 million SWCTs during this audit. 1 million. Okay. It's all recorded on YouTube. I record everything that I do there. So, you know, all that's recorded. The proof is there. But yeah, 1 million SWCTs. So, yeah, it's, once again, guys, it's don't look at one side, look at both sides. People are buying as well, okay? So it's good. I know if you just go the P2P, it's kind of like you just see people selling and you don't really see the buying side of things there. You see a lot of selling, but you can see it, guys. If there's sellers, there's buyers, right? That's a traditional market. If someone is selling, there has to be a buyer for it. If someone's buying, there has to be a seller for it, okay? So, and then once again, guys, ranging from, like, we've bought this 1 million SWCTs here, ranging from 0.8 to 0.20. And as I see it, guys, it's the deal of a lifetime, right? We look at Bitcoin, we look at cryptocurrencies. People are like, that's the deal of a lifetime. That's the gold rush of the, you know, the century we're in right now, basically. And yeah, this is a deal of a lifetime, guys. This is how I see it. You're buying something, the value of it's $1, but you're buying it for much, much less, right? Okay. And then the last one here is buy SWCT when it's low. Take advantage of the 20%, as I already talked about there, the 20% investing in Prime. You know, after the audit here, guys. So this is other news that came out, I believe a week ago, Sergi said in the group there. After the audit, Prime will only be an SGCT. You will not be able to use 20% SWCT to invest in Prime. So take advantage of that right now, guys. Think about that. You're getting, you know, if you want to think about it this way, that's a 20% discount on your Prime investment, really, right? Weekly, because you earn weekly in it. The balance can move over weekly if you want to think about it that way. Compounding at that 20%. In SWCT weekly, right? Because if you were to leave your Prime investment on and let it auto compound, it's auto compounding with 100% SGCT. So that's something else. If someone wants to ask a question and you don't understand that, that'd be a good question for you to ask. Okay, and I can talk about that. So the next one here, oh, what happened here? This one's a little small, but hopefully you guys can see it. Is 3 things everybody needs. So once again, guys, this is just a message that I put out to my team. I put out to the people that follow me online that aren't on my team. And it's just kind of a general message of 3 things you can do to put yourself in a better situation. If you're not doing these 3 things or using one of these 3 things or 2 of these 3 things or whatever, then, you know, by doing these 3 things, you'll put yourself in a better situation here, especially if you're a sponsor. Okay, this is very, very important. So the first thing here, guys, is do your very best to connect with the 15% sponsor above. Okay, connecting with that 15% sponsor above is going to put you in a situation where you can go to them for support. Like, hey, can you look, ask in the 15% group, where's my transaction? It's been, I don't know, my deposit into S-Wallet has been 30 minutes. Can you look into this for me? Okay, the 15% sponsor can do that, and they can get you a quick response there. Anything that deals with some kind of technical support for your account, like verification or anything like that, we can do through the 15% group. And honestly, guys, I know, like, for instance here, this is going to be actually kind of fun to talk about because a lot of people think like this, because I was just in that situation, was before you're 15%, you feel that there's something magical at 15%. Like, you're going to get in that group and you're going to know everything. You're going to know everything about the audit. You're going to have all the answers to everything, and you're going to be like the wizard of S Group kind of thing. Guys, what the 15% group is support. It's strictly, like, I was surprised at this. I thought when I got in there, oh, I'm going to know everything about everything kind of thing like that. And sure, I could go in there and ask questions and people would help me out, and I've done that in the past, but it's 98% support for the downlines. Okay? There is no complaining in there. There's no, oh, we can't take this anymore. When's the audit going to be done? All that kind of stuff. And I wanted to talk about that because here's something to think about, okay? Is the lower you go, and I'm not trying to make fun of people that are at a lower level in the system. I just want to prove a fact here is the lower you go in the system, the more there's those questions, the negative questions about the audit. And I don't believe in this, and I've lost trust in it, all that kind of stuff, guys. You basically never see it in the 15% group, which was something to me that shocked me because I was thinking, man, like, these people in this group, in the 15% group, they have these huge teams. Like, we're talking thousands of people under them, right? You would think they'd be the people that would be like, I need an answer for this now, right? But they're not. What you see that in is the lower, I don't want to make fun of anyone or whatever, but in the investors chat group where we're doing this recording, you see more of it there. It could be because there's way more people in that group, but I found that interesting, guys. There was no stress in the 15% group. There wasn't people freaking out all the time, right? You barely ever see it, and most of the time, if you do see that type of question, it's a copy paste some 15% members asking for their teammate, right? So I was kind of shocked about that, guys. And I thought I'd share that with you because people are always asking me like, oh, what's the 15% group like? Like, what's it like in there kind of thing? And that's the most shocking thing about it, guys, is no one is stressed out in there. It's just 100% people supporting people. And I thought that was really nice, okay? So, yeah, connect with your 15% sponsor, guys. It's going to do a world wonder for you. I'm telling you right now, if you connect with your 15% sponsor, they have team groups. They know the answers to your questions. Just do it. Go out there. This is how you do it. Okay. So we'll explain this because some people might be thinking, okay, how do I connect with my 15% sponsor? So what you would do is you would connect with your sponsor. You'd say, do you know the person above you? Can I have their contact? And you do that till you hit a 15% sponsor, guys. Normally, there are only a couple people above you. And in most cases, you already know who that person is. You've just never reached out to them. Okay. They want to help you out, guys. They understand they got to the situation they're at by, being a top leader, making the big bucks, we'll say, that type of thing. They got there because of you, okay? Because you're below them, that helped them get to those upper levels, okay? So they know, being a network marketer, they're expecting to help people. Okay. So don't be shy, reach out to the 15% sponsor above. Okay. I don't think there's any 15% that would disagree with that. Okay. So here's another one here, guys. And once again, these are just kind of recommendations if you want to have a better time, I would say, just with your online experience in general, is we're English speaking members. Okay. The company is in Russian. There's no way around that. Okay. I see this complaint a lot inside the investors chat there with some of the English members is, oh, why can't you guys, talk more in English? Or why can't we have more updates in English? Or why can't we do like what I'm doing right here today? Like, why can't we just do this all the time kind of thing, right? And the hard truth to it is 98% of the member base is Russian speaking. So why would the company cater to like 2% of the member base? That's the hard truth, guys, right? The Russian speaking member base. Okay. So we have to deal with that. As English speaking members, we just have to deal with that. And the best way to deal with that is to go and actually spend the $6 or $5 US a month, if you can, and upgrade your Telegram account so that, as it says here on my screen, all the chat is translated for you. Okay, you don't have to sit there and try and go back and forth from Google and try and translate things, or you don't have to sit there and click the translate button and wait for it to update so everything's translated. And, you've got, like in this group we're in right now here, guys, the general updates group there, investors chat, what is it, 300-400 messages a day, right? And imagine if 98% of those messages are not in your native language, okay? It makes things difficult for you. It stresses you out. Okay. So yeah, upgrade your Telegram, guys. It's going to help you out big time. Okay. So I did that. Basically every single person that's on my team that has a team, they've upgraded their Telegram so they can support their team. Okay. So that's another thing. If you have a team, don't even think about it. Just upgrade your Telegram so you can actually give proper support. So you're seeing everything come through in those groups. Okay. The next thing here, guys, is something that's kind of hard to talk about, but it's the truth of things, guys. As it says on that first slide there, the truth. You're gonna know the truth about all this stuff. Is that there's a lot of negativity going around S Group. You go online, you type in S Group, and you'll probably see more scam content around S Group that's been created over the last 8 months during this audit time than you will see about positive content, meaning content that the actual members are making or content that's positive. It has a good message to it, right? I want to talk a little bit. I don't know if the leaders of the company will want me to talk about this, but as I said in that first slide, guys, I want to talk about the truth of things. And I have a great understanding of this because it happens to me. I've got myself to the level in the online marketing world where I get attacked as if I'm like a company kind of thing like that. Like if you were to go on Google and Google my name, you see all this scam stuff about me. And that basically, when you get to a certain height, they call it in the online marketing world, guys, which is kind of cheesy. They call it celebrity status, is when the general public actually starts to attack you. Okay. And it's not the general public. It's people that create scam content. Okay, so I want to talk about that a little bit in this video. I'm not sure if that's what the company would want me to do, but I feel it's the best thing to do because the people watching this will understand more once they understand why people would do that, right? Okay, so this is the first thing I want to think about for you guys to think about here is what I've written down here, okay? Is you need to take the advice from the leaders, from the people you joined. Don't take the advice from the scam bloggers. Okay. So why is that? Okay. You join the leader or the person promoting and you make the decision, oh, I want to join that person in that investment opportunity, that business opportunity, S Group in this case, right? Think about why you join that person. You join that person because you like the way they communicate online. You like the way that they've hit goals in life, which you desire and you want to achieve. And you're thinking, hey, if I do the same thing as that person, then I'm going to have a result. I could have a possible result similar to that person, right? Because they did it. Okay. So now think about this. If you're out there and you're, say, in the public group here where this video is, and you're being negative and you're attacking the top leaders and you're, saying negative, bad things and stuff like that, or always kind of being negative, here's one thing that'll happen is once this is all said and done with the audit, right? And we're back to where we were before the audit, where people are withdrawing. And I, guys, honestly, I've made over $1 million through S Group, which is phenomenal. And there's 70, 80 people above me that have made more than that, right? Okay. So yeah, it's possible to be a millionaire through S Group. Okay. Through one opportunity, it's possible to do that. Okay. So you're basically butchering yourself for creating that kind of result if you're being negative now publicly, because people remember how people act. Okay. So that's a message that I want to say to you guys, especially if you have a team and you're out there and you're saying negative things in public and then your team's seeing it. Sure, they might agree with it right now, but they're not going to agree with it when they see they can withdraw SWCT out of S Wallet. And they're going to remember the way you acted. Okay, so think about that, guys. It's a clear and simple message is people remember what people do. Okay, so here's another thing I want to talk about is when you first came in, you wanted the result that brought you in here, the top leader's result. You wanted that result for yourself. So to create that result, do you think you could create that result by being negative? No, you can't. A negative person cannot create a result that is positive. And what is a positive result? A positive result would be you achieving your desires and your dreams and your wishes, right? That would be the positive result. So it is virtually impossible for you to create a positive result if you're negative. So what's the best thing to make yourself negative? How do people get negative? Is they go and they look at negative news, which is what? Scam blogs, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so now I want to talk about what is a scam blog. Okay, what is a scam blog, guys? It's a way to get you to go and click something. That's basically what it is in a nutshell. They're doing it to make money. They don't really care about what they say, in all honesty. Okay, you go and you look at a scam blog, they're not going to have, like for instance, if you were to go and look at a top leader's content, there's going to be hundreds and hundreds, if not, I virtually almost have 1,000 videos on YouTube that are about S Group, and they're just about S Group, right? They're not about anything else. So now think of this. You go to a scam blog, it's one piece of content. One. It's not thousands or hundreds. That person is not making thousands or hundreds of pieces of content. They're making one piece of content. Sure, as in S Group's case where it's been 8 months so far, this audit, maybe they've made more, but in all honesty, guys, they don't make hundreds or thousands of pieces of content about what they're saying, right? So what does that tell you right there is that personally, they don't care about what they're saying. And once you understand this stuff, you go and you look into it and you can see their true intention. Their true intention is to get your email address, right? To get you to some Telegram group. And why are they getting you to some Telegram group? It's to sell you something, okay? So in all honesty, guys, it's what you look out there, it creates your end result. My sponsor said this to me, and it was one of the best things he's ever said to me. My sponsor doesn't speak English all that strongly. He's a Russian speaking guy, but he said this one thing to me, guys, and it resonated with me like crazy, was that if you dig for dirt, what will you find? You'll find dirt. Okay? It's that freaking simple if you think about it. So if you dig through negativity, your mind will be negative and it won't be positive. And you want a positive result. You want to change your life. You want to, I don't know, if you're 20, you probably want a Lamborghini, right? If you're my age, 44, you probably want a good life for your wife, your kid, your spouse, your family. You want to pay off your mortgage, that kind of thing. Can you do that being negative? Digging through the dirt? You can't. You have to be positive. Okay, so I'm going to end it on that there. Hope you guys liked it. Having a clean, positive mind. And yeah, we're open for a live Q&A questions here, guys. So don't be afraid to ask me whatever you want. That's what I'm here for, guys. Is I want to help out the community, and you know we want to do this the right way. So I've never done this though through Telegram, so I'm not really 100% sure how to get back to here. So there's Telegram, and this. Nope, that's my recording. Okay, how do I open this back up? Oh, there we go. So I stop sharing. Share screen. Stop sharing. There we go. So if I click video, nope. Can you guys still see me here on my screen? I don't think so. No. So I guess we'll just do this because I was kind of planning on like where we could actually see each other talking to each other and that type of thing. So it's not just voices, but I don't know if we can do that. Yuri, do you know how to turn it on so people can see each other like they did in yesterday's call? Is he still here?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know. Okay.
You touch the camera.
Yeah, I tried that. I tried clicking on it, but it turned it off.
You gotta use it on the front camera.
Yeah, I have the camera turned on, but it's not showing anything here. It's okay. I guess you guys can just ask questions. You can hear me clearly, so I'll turn up my computer really loud, and hopefully I can hear you guys here. If you want to ask questions, I'm open here for you guys to ask anything. Really, did I do that great of a job that no one has any questions?
All I can say, Drew, just being grateful. Thank you for your points. You pointed out a lot of things, even though I'm not from your team, but still you gave a lot of good points that I could actually use for my team. So Thank you.
Okay, thanks a lot. That makes me feel good. I feel like I've really done my job here. There. Thanks. So I guess we'll leave this up to Yuri because this is his recording here, and I see someone has their hand up. Yeah, guys, just turn on your mic there and you can talk if you like.
Andrew, I have one small question. Say, at the moment there is an audit going on, and there might be a future audit, and because of that, there might be they can block the money. Is it possible that if there is any future audit and they block the money, or what is the strategy for the S Group in case of any future audit?
From what I know, they have a strategy.
Thank you.
Yeah, from what I know, they have a strategy, guys. I don't know the exact strategy, but I don't think that we would go through the same scenario as we went through there. Like, I kind of feel this would only happen once. Maybe, Yuri, do you know anything about that? Like, what if the company gets audited again? Would it just be kind of something that would happen in the background? Because what I know of it, guys, is that it was really the broker's decision to freeze the SWCT account for the audit. Like, that's what was said. So, if it was to happen again, then I'm sure they would take steps so that wouldn't happen again, is the broker wouldn't have a reason to freeze it, kind of thing. So I don't know, Yuri, do you know anything about that if you're still here? Or maybe if someone could say it in Russian, what that member just said, and they could ask Yuri, that'd be great.
Кто хочет спрашивать, спрашивайте, ребята. Микрофоны включены у кого, кто просил.
Юра спрашивает, что в будущем, если будет еще аудит, какая у компании будет стратегия. Это спросил вот этот человек, Роган.
Я не понял даже вопроса, честно говоря.
Да, там, в общем, да.
I don't know if that solved anything.
I don't speak Barton, Andrew. I don't speak good English. And,
I
where want
What I was
Tade is here. Maybe Tade can speak.
okay, yeah. What I was gonna recommend is oh yeah, Todd, you're in 15% group, aren't you?
15%.
Yeah, so you could
hello
do this.
Can
Yeah.
can you hear me?
Yeah,
You hear me
perfect,
well?
perfect.
Yeah. Okay. So I just also see here. I have an option to turn on my video. You see me all?
We see you. How did you do that, by the way? I couldn't
Hello,
figure
guys.
it out.
Instead, it's really nice to see this today's conference. By the way, Andrew, really nice to see you live. Your introduction was really well. So, as maybe you don't know me all, guys, I'm Ted from Slovenia. I started S Group in 2020, in 19 March. So actually, 8-9 days ago, it was my fourth years of anniversary with the company. So yeah, what I want to share with you guys, it's in these last 4 years, I had really blessed times with the company because I'm already involved in this business kind of since 2016, and I never seen before of my life better actually opportunity in my life as in the network marketing company, because the S Group is a really unique company and have actually also unique products and also a unique how we say, like a partner program, which is actually a friendly program, more than partner program, right? Because everyone know that everyone who join business don't need to pay nothing for actually don't need to pay nothing to join business and no monthly expenses, but everyone who join already start earning the profits based on our instruments. So if I understand right, Andrew, can you correct me? The question which was before was about the audit, yeah?
Yeah, it was about the member had asked, like, what if this happens again? What if they do another audit? That's what his question was.
Oh yeah, so as I can tell to everyone, so I was actually in the meeting in Dubai in 2023 in July. Actually, when I get to know about our situation, I was actually also a little shocked. But okay, I say I'm gonna join the meeting because I was already qualified to join this time. But I since second year, which company actually start, yeah, since second year I actually join already every live event from the company, and I'm really confident in the company. That's the first one I'm gonna say, because I really like Vadim and every one of founders, top leaders, because they I really recommend to everyone who is 14%, 13%, if you wanna get know more about the company, you join the live events, because they really show us everything. I really like the Vadim, because he's really, as we know, he's really known person and also the best entrepreneur on the planet. And that's what I like the most about the S Group, because he every time on the live events he show us all the accounts, he show us all the informations, he show us all the actually expenses, how company works, what is this, what is that. So that's I need to say what I was really comfortable about this company. So as I know about the latest question, what some of members have. As I know, when come to this situation, actually company make jurisdiction and registration about new jurisdiction, which is S4X Prime. So when we have discussion in the last meeting, what we are gonna do about current situation, they say that they find out a solution, so they create like new convertible token, which we right now everyone using, which is SGCTs. And and that's like new registered jurisdictions, right? So they explained to us that that don't have any connection with the previous investments, that because SGCT is new convertible token and it's like new registered jurisdictions, so it's totally like it's like different directions. So like they explained to us, it's actually with new S4X Prime, it cannot come to this the same situation like it comes now. So I think we are really safe with actually this direction, because as you explained before, I also didn't know before about a lot about audit, but after it came to this situation, I also learned about more. And I think if like company, it was like around like sculling scam, we would already drown. So company actually didn't drown, but they provide us in this situation with actually new opportunity in which we can work in this period of time until audit revision is not done. So yeah, I'm personally have the same opinion that more of people should join live events. More of people should get know more about like our founders, and see that this company is really something special and something unique. Everyone should know that actually duplication of our company cannot be made from someone else, because Vadim actually have patent of actually our company. So yeah, I think it's really serious. Audit is real. We also see in the meeting he showed us the paper which was sent to the company with all the revision audit informations. I hear it and I saw it in my own eyes. So after this meeting, actually in Dubai last year in 2023 in July, I was actually a little scared, but actually after that, when I came from Dubai, I just like get new investor in Prime Direction with 25K and so on and so on and so on. So we from last year continued till today. Yeah, I need to say it was rough. Of course, it was not the same like before, since everything is open, everything is working, this and that, But yeah, it was really little more difficult. But anyways, if you are positive guys, if you're not looking in obstacle, but if you're looking in opportunity, you can create anyways results. So I believe that soon when audit will be over, there will be the biggest booming ever in the history of S Group, because I think once a company go through audit, there cannot be another one. That's my personal opinion, but I cannot say I'm 100% sure about that. But yeah, I need to say that we really great. Anyways, in this really, we can say this was the baddest situation what can happen to us. Company provide us with a solution, and we use this solution as new opportunity. And because we work in the new opportunity, we actually create new results. It's just like that. And I think people should be more confident what they have in their own hands, especially if you're looking our directions, like Forex directions, for example. If you know, guys, how it's hard to trade on the Forex market and what knowledge you need to have in order to be a profitable trader, you should more use our tools, or otherwise you can go try and get your own experience. What's actually meaning about trading by yourself? Because this tool in my life, it's actually the best tool what I ever used. And also other directions, and if you're looking, guys, our apps are really already on the App Store, Google Play. So if you means if you know what this means, in what kind of testing and everything this to need to go through to procedure so long, so that the apps are actually out, we can download it and use it. It's very big procedures. So all I can see, I can say that I see really big future with the company. And if you're looking like actually also our tokens and everything, and S wallet is almost in totally fully DEX wallet. I believe that our token will be price go really up, and also Asteroid is, I mean, if you're looking at all the other exchanges like Binance, KuCoin, Gate.io, HTX, and others, we are really kind of, we can say, similar. So I believe when audit will actually close, be finished, and fully liquidity will be provided, I believe price of the token will go really up, because with every token happen the same. So yeah, like currently spending, yeah, because maybe a lot of people don't understand P2P, the prices on the market of the token, what's really actually happening. Like a lot of people are getting involved, but they don't know exactly the really background, what and how it's happening. So I believe we are in really good hands. Anyways, if the company would be scammed, I think we will be already drowned. So, but they provide us with solution, and with solution we can already bring results. And I need to say that yesterday I was really blown away, because I was actually by myself thinking, so revision, like audit happened, and I was thinking like in the last, since July last year till to today, we create like maybe 700, 800K Newton team turnover in like prime direction. But yesterday when we get, you guys know that we have like new update, when you can see in your back office, like how much turnover did you make in the prime direction. You can check all your filters in the finance section and everything. And I need to say that yesterday when I see that we actually with our team create like since July last year till to today, actually almost 2.4 million K of investments in prime. I was like blown away. I mean, I really didn't know about about this information, how much turnover did we make. And that's exactly what I want to say, because maybe a lot of people are too much focusing on the problem, but not in opportunity. But in my case, I need to say, because since my meeting in Dubai, because I explained them. Actually, I was very lot of times explaining to them, because of course we're getting all the time new, every time the new question. But I just keep answering the question, and we continue with our team to build like a prime direction with company providers in this situation. We actually, guys, create like almost 2.4 million new team turnover. I mean, I hope this will be inspiration for you, and you should, guys, just more focus on the solution, not more focus on the problem. Like Andrew before said, he was really explaining really good about being more positive than negative. I believe that being positive can bring in your life really much better results than being negative, digging into the shit. So yeah, that's gonna be my endly answer.
Oh, thanks. That was great. So that was a lot of information there that you went over. That yeah, that's amazing. It basically, you said one thing there that really got me thinking, was that you talked about the company has, like, it's done a lot during this time with the prime investment. Like us coming out of this audit, guys, think about this. We're going to be in a better situation. The company, the entire company as a company, is going to be in a better situation than we were going into the audit, right? Their accounts, the company's accounts are going to be bigger because of that prime investment. So yeah, that's something to think about there as well, guys, is, most companies in this situation, if they're not actually a scam, they wouldn't go on for 8 months like this if it was a scam. That's another thing you think about. But we're in a situation here where when we come out of this, we're going to be in a better situation as the company. The company's going to be better off than going into it, which is amazing to think about there. So does anybody else have any more questions there? Oh, Tat, how did you turn on your video? What did you do?
Basically, you just allow your settings, and you have the button to turn on your video. So I think everyone which have a button.
I see the button. I've pressed the button, but it doesn't do anything.
Hello. May I ask one question?
Oh, yes, please.
Andrew sir, what is the present situation of our audit?
Sorry, what was that again?
I am Sergeant. Present situation of our audit, how it's came, and what is the present situation of our audit?
The percentage situation of the audit. Do you mean like how far along the audit is?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Not how far.
yeah, I don't understand what you mean by percentage situation.
I think he means present situation.
Oh, what is the
Present
present situation of the audit is the last update that Vadim said there in the webinar was that it was being finalized. So like I can't sit here and say, oh, it's done or they're in trial or whatever, because honestly, I don't know. I don't think the company would want to put out that information because it might create new claims, and that's not what we want. We don't want new claims created. So yeah, like no one knows exactly the stage that things are in until Vadim tells us at those webinars. So the last thing he said was that they're finalizing things with the audit. So meaning I take it as the audit's basically done and they're just finalizing it up to move on to court. So yeah, if anyone else in 15% knows anything more about that and you want to jump in, that'd be great. But that's what I've heard.
Actually, there is actually no. We actually, as 15%, we don't know actually what percentage is done. But based, like Andrew said before, like based on the last information, we know that the law is in the company side. They don't have any proofs against the company. So, like the company should really support the terrorists between war in the Ukraine and Russia. That's really good news. I think in like Vadim said that we are really in the final stage of the closing of audit. So I think we should just stay patient because I had the feeling like this will be really soon over. And I mean, already now since audit, I can say audit came out, we really bring like really good results. But I believe that when audit will be like revision will be over, like we'll be really like crushing it. Like
Oh yeah.
I think that this time will be really investments like really kicking in like crazy, and all the people will say will see that that's actually the real company. We go through the audit stage, and we will shut down a lot of haters. And don't forget, guys, I still remember that, I mean, when we have in Dubai last year, in last convenient, also Vadim said to us that don't be easily manipulated, because a lot of bloggers, a lot of every people which is on the internet, like they're like paid to like promoting the negativity of the company. So to be really sure in the company, it's like I said before, you really should more of the people come in the live events, because there we will get more confident, get more trust into the company, and you will not actually put more attention into this negativity chat, everything, but you will put more your focus on the new opportunity with the company, because I really believe and trust to them, because since second year the company actually put out the live events. I joined them, every each of them, and Vadim in every conference show us everything. So like in the last conference in Dubai, Vadim also show us the broker account, everything in the account was like 420 millions of investments. After that, already before, like I remember, I don't know exactly, they launched like new investments pools and so on. So I can say that we have really, really, really good investment directions, really good really good leadership in our company. Like our founders are really amazing. I believe they're doing for us everything the best. But since this is official process, we can. No one don't know exactly time frame when the revision will be over, but as we know, like we have really good news, and we know, and we can say from official, news, what we have from our founders, that we are in the finalizing stage of the audit. But let's wait for which will be soon. I think next webinar of Vadim, and we will see what he will share with us.
Yeah, I think that.
Yes, I have one more question also. That is my doubt in my mind. That was only RoboForex account is blocked, and the audit is happening on the RoboForex account. But what happened to other activities like medical cannabis is going, and that the coin is not exchanging to USDT, and otherwise, and our real estate and our estate is not at all coming up to the mark, is just as a baby, and something is going on. But what happened? Audit is going on only with the SWCT, who is concerned with the RoboForex and S4X. And all the people are invested in the S4X. But what happened to other activities? What is the assumption to the, or what is the what is the problem happened to other activities of the company?
Yeah, so if you look firstly, I think if we take, like, for example, SIPO, I think SIPO currently is actually not good investment opportunity, because if you go looking stocks are really overloaded, and I think soon it's gonna come a crash in the stocks. So that's why I think firstly SIPO is currently not open, because in stocks, you can only make the same money as in the crypto. Like if you buy low, you need to sell them high, and that's how they make, or you make by individual or as a company, you can make like profits. So if you buy low, sell them high. So and that's what they say. They will not open this actually investment direction currently, which is totally understandable if you know a little about markets, about stocks, crypto, everything. Secondly, others investments are, like, for example, Forex investments are also closed because currently we are under audit. The first problem was actually first solved because a lot of people was complaining about, because we firstly have only S4X direction. So the bigger was deposit, the bigger was risk management. And if you know about trading, like the more money you have on the broker, the biggest needs to be risk management, because a company, I think, cannot afford to report to our partners to have like negative balance, you know what I mean? So but they find solution. They make like separate pools, and separate pools are in every separate pools are different settings on the artificial intelligence, which is actually first biggest capital. It's actually safe. But yeah, until it's revision not finished, of course, it's normally understandable that other investment direction in Forex direction cannot be open, of course. And about as pharmaceutical, I don't know which time you invested, but previous cycles was already paid out. But I believe, and as they give us information, the investors which invest actually previous years, we will get actually dividends pay out since the company reached the profits, right? But you need to understand that like as pharmaceutical and this direction, what actually our company have, it's like totally on the new level, because no company in the planet actually which launched as pharmaceutical, so medical cannabis, never launched a project based on blockchain. So firstly, we get now our paid out actually dividends, which every partner now hold. Of course, this one which fill out the email, which one didn't fill out the emails, of course, didn't get our tokens, still pay out. But first payout was dividends. I mean shares. excuse me, guys, shares. But since soon when will actually company reach the profits of the products what they're gonna sell. Actually, every investors in as pharmaceutical which invest like previous year in this direction will also get. Every person which holding the shares in their imported Dix S wallet into MetaMask or Trust Wallet or SafePal, and which every wallet which holding the tokens because
Okay, sir. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Okay, sir. That I can understand that about our medical cannabis is okay. But what about our one? I have heard before 6 or 7 months, our company's office is starting in Dubai. The office work started, but nothing has happened. The office is not started, and our international bank is not yet opened. What happened? And thereafter, our real estate is as a baby. I don't know, but that's why I am asking.
Okay.
Only SWCT, only RoboForex or S4X account is if the problem is happening, and other Sergi is repeating the same word that other every activities are going, but nothing is happening. That's why I am asking, because I am an investor and 30% an holder. So that's why so much doubts in my mind. So that's why I am asking.
Yeah, okay. So actually, you see, so before we speaking about positivity and negativity, so you're saying now that nothing is actually happening, but it is actually a lot of happening because in the last time they provide us like a new application which about our S-Trade exchange. So that's actually a lot of happening if you know the background. Secondly, we launched the new direction of SASIM, which is actually also app already out. You can already download, use with your team, use internet, everything. If you buy tokens, I think you're in a good position. Actually, our broker is not anymore like RoboForex. They switch brokers because actually multiple licenses. I think for the future, this is really important. That's it. And what? Some question you have more? Or
I could actually I could add to that because I know some about this as well. Like you're asking about S Bank, I think. Like as a business point of view, you wouldn't want to open up S Bank during the audit. He's not going to start like he wouldn't start S Pharmaceutical sales during the audit. Right? Like guys, if you just logically think about things and put yourself in the situation where maybe you own S Group. Like, would you do that? Would you go open up a bank while the company's being audited, right? Would you go and start the sales progress for S Pharmaceutical as the company's being audited? But you just wouldn't. It's kind of a common sense answer if you ask me, right? Like, I'm not trying to make fun of you there, but in all honesty, a lot of questions, guys, can be answered through common sense. Like, would you do that? No, right? Like Vadim has said that, I believe in 15% group there, he said one of the reasons why they haven't started the sales process for the last round there in S Pharmaceutical is because the audit's underway. And, where are they going to start the sales? They're going to start them in Europe. So you got to wait for the audit to be done. Okay. When sales process starts, that's when the company actually starts making money from it. Okay. Your investment was towards growing the company. Okay. So is there any other questions? I think that, like Tad, you hit that nail on the head there. That was really good. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, you're welcome. And I also want to add that Vadim in the last actually meeting in Dubai also said that because of audit and revision there will be some delays, which is totally normal. So that's why there are maybe some delays because actually before actually revision and audit hits, like I think they also didn't know that this is gonna happen, right? So as you know, like they create like new forex directions, everything this that we expanding. We had all the plans, and later like audit revision like came in, and of course closed down our plans. Understand? So That's why actually totally understandable if you're thinking logically. Like Vadim also explained to us that because of revision and because of audit until will be not be finished, there will be some delays with our plans what we had. So, but I think we are already in the good way. I think we already go through the most. We're just now in the finalizing stage where everything is like cherry on the cake.
Okay, sir. Good. Everything will be fine. My life and my everything is our sincere group. I only invested in sincere and very much believe in sincere.
Yeah.
Because I am 100% or between 100% or 20 to 100% I have believe in sincere. But some of you my downlines ask these questions, so that's why I asked these questions. So not a problem. Everything will be fine. And everyone have a opportunity on Prime. Use the SWCT on that and make money and make a solution to the current financial problem. And I am believing that everything will be fine. Okay, thank you, and thank you both of you.
Actually, you know what, guys? I kind of want to talk about financial problem, because he said financial problem there. And financial problem is really a you problem if you actually think about it, right? The company has given us Prime. If we want to make money, we invest in Prime. If we want to make money during this audit time, they haven't said, oh, you can't make money, right? So you can promote Prime. You can invest in Prime if you want to make money, right? Coming out of this audit, it's going to be amazing. Like think of all the deposits that have been in Optimal 2 pool. Like people are going to be making some crazy commissions coming out of this thing, right? So you can think about things like that. And once again, it's all about positivity. It's what you're thinking. Like if you put garbage in your head, if you put the dirt in your head, what's going to come out? The dirt, right? You got to be positive. Just got to be positive. So does anyone have any more questions here?
May I please, Ted, would you please repeat the name of the broker that the company is working with at the moment?
Wait, are we allowed to do that? I thought we weren't allowed to say the name of the broker.
But he did.
I know. I'm not sure we're allowed to though.
We're not allowed. Don't do it. Okay.
Yeah, let's not. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we share some insights, but let's keep them inside because once I believe that when this will be finished, I believe that there will be like all the reports will be again out. So I think there is no worries. I mean, guys, if you're looking like our company is really dealing with real trading because every company which have like every day like the same profits, same results, it's not possible on the market. You need to understand that market is volatile and anyways, if you have EA, like you cannot getting every day is like the same profits. So I believe there will be like soon after this is finished, like new report, and everyone can check the reports from the new broker.
Yeah. Here's something else to think about, guys, is that if you're in S4X, your profits are probably going to go up a bit because the broker has 20% on hold, right? So after the audit and stuff, you'll probably actually earn a little bit more if you have some S4X there. Is there any other questions?
Andrew, I have a last question from my side. On the first slide, you mentioned there is a release, broker release something like broker has released liquidity to SWCT. I didn't understand what was that about.
Yeah, no, I said that on my YouTube channel. It wasn't like that wasn't set on stone. That was Vadim was saying that he was going to try and make a deal with the broker, but then we never really heard anything after that. It was through a webinar that he did like way back, guys. Like we're talking probably 5 months ago. He said that he was going to try and, I don't know the exact wording he used. Here's the hard part is that everything I hear is translated into English, so it might not be the exact words he used, but he was going to try and like push on the broker to release some of the funds or something like that. But I don't think that meeting ever happened because we didn't hear anything else about it. Tad, did you ever hear anything about that? Do you know?
No, actually, I think we waiting until all the situation is like 100% complete.
Yeah, so they're not going to do that. It's the broker that's froze the funds, guys. It's not the auditors. It's not S Group. It's the broker. And I think Tad went over this as well, that he said Vadim probably, or the company didn't even know that that's what the auditors were going to do. So, that kind of put us into this situation, right? Of, what you would say, oh, this is my issue, is that I can't withdraw SWCT, or I should say exchange it in S Wallet there. So, guys, it wasn't planned by the company, right? So that's something else that you could think about there, is that, the situation we're in wasn't pre-planned. They were just expecting to do an audit to clear the claims. Okay. Is there any more questions from people?
I want to ask something.
Sorry?
If it's okay. Hello, everybody. My question is more simple. I don't want to know about audit or something. I just want to know if anyone from you, Andrew or Tad, do you want to do you do a presentation in English for company? At least one time in the month, one time in the week, if it's possible, because maybe on YouTube there is your channel and you do some presentation for the people to invite to listen, not in Russian. Would like to be on official channel of S Group, if it's possible.
See, with me, here, I'll go first. With me, I actually have a sales funnel that I use for S Group. So if I was to do, because how I promote S Group is I don't actually promote S Group. I promote like the idea of joining a team, right? And S Group is the product, like our engine kind of thing like that. So for me to do a company presentation, it wouldn't go with my marketing. But yeah, I could do the company PDF presentation if you guys would like an English speaker. And there is a couple of them out there. But yeah, I don't think I could do it once a week just because it's not with, like my team all uses that funnel, right?
Your presentation, but it's just to enjoy to your team. But if we have some people who doesn't speak Russian, it's good to have from company.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like if you guys want to do, like you say you have a team and you do webinars, I could be a guest. Is that what you mean? Kind of thing?
Want some from you to make for everybody. Just we will invite in your presentation at least, let's say one time in the month, let's say first Monday of month or first Tuesday of month, and we know it's going to be a presentation at that hour when you can and the other people can hear that. Just think it's some idea. I don't know.
Oh, like you mean to read the PDF presentation, like how the typical S Group does the.
She wanna say that me or you should doing English presentation, but I would add Natalia, I hear your language really good, so I believe you can do it by yourself. If you have a lot of people interested which speaking English, why don't you doing
yeah, like you could do it, and then we could be your guest, right?
I can do it, but I want to learn now in Greek presentation. So because I'm in Cyprus, so that's why I don't want to mix the languages.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't have a problem doing that. I could do it if you guys want once a month to do a English presentation. I can do it. That's no problem.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
I don't know who has to arrange it, but I think because a lot of time I see that anybody wants to find a official presentation of S Group.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are some on YouTube. I think there's about 4 or 5. The English presentations. Yeah.
Long time ago,
yeah.
Someone did in presentation, I mean, I was before doing English. I was doing before presentations, yes, but now actually I'm not doing a lot of online presentations anymore. I'm now personally more building with actually my direct serious investors, which are really serious about elevating their level. So I'm kind of more of building business right now like that, I'm not doing anymore so much online presentations like before.
Any more?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for your answers, but I think the company can place you to do some of this kind of things.
Yeah. Any more questions there, guys? Ask anything. We're here. We're here to help you out.
Yeah, maybe we can also host some another leader, which is here in our chat.
Yeah, I see a couple other 15% people in here. If you guys, it might even be good just to say hi. Because I know a lot of the English members, they don't know, the people above them and stuff like that. And I was talking about that, guys. Like, try and connect with the 15% above you. Like, they understand network marketing. They understand that they're there to, support you and stuff. So, yeah, if anyone has any more questions, please ask. That's what we're here for. I see all the comments in group always. So, ask away. Don't be shy.
Уве Шуберт. У вас микрофон включений.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna soon leave, but I'm gonna leave a thought like this: just stay positive, believe in yourself, because no one other will. Work hard for your dreams, work hard for your goals, and don't let the negative put you down. And I believe if you're thinking like positive, working towards your goals, dreams, helping your team and everything, like you can really achieve with us like really beautiful results. So there is enough for anyone. So thanks for today hosting. It was really nice to see you all. Thanks, Andrew, for your preparation and our information. Also, you did a really good job today, and I hope you guys get some new inspiration, new answers, everything what you need, and all you need to know, like if you want to get results, you need to put in the work. So that's it. I believe we are really with a great opportunity. Soon audit will be over. I believe that there will be really increased a lot of investments by certain individual people, which was before maybe negative, later will be positive, and so on. So yeah, don't be a cheerleader, but be a leader. Go and lead by example, and do our best. And I hope we see you soon, guys. I'm gonna leave now. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, everyone, and see you guys.
All right. Thank you. Thanks. So I'll leave.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, guys.
I just want to say this one thing here, guys. Is what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if Sergey wants to do this like once a month. We'll just do this type of thing and answer questions through this group here. I think that'd be a really good idea. And yeah, I'm surprised how many people showed up. That's amazing. It's awesome. So thanks for coming out, guys. And thanks to Yuri as well. Yuri actually hosted this for us here. He got it going. And next time I'll figure out how to, so you guys can actually see me. I couldn't figure that out. So I'll see you next time. And Yuri, I think we're good here. I don't think there's any more questions. So thanks a lot. All right, that's it, guys. You saw the broadcast here in the background, so that was pretty neat. And I think the good thing about this was that you can actually see me down here the whole time. I just thought about that is, when I upload this, you'll actually be able to see me here, and it's a lot better. So I don't think that anyone could even see me, even though I put on my collared shirt for this thing. But I'll end it here. I wonder how long that was. It felt pretty long. So we'll do this, and I'll upload this to YouTube, and I'll put it in the different chat groups there, the team chat group, and also the this group over here, guys, our investors chat group. Looks like a couple of those guys showed up to it. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. See ya.